Hello everybody and welcome back to Dogbog Plays Age of Wonders Planetfall. Yeah, we conquered our fourth planet, Chalcedonia, again. And now we are on to our next one. So, after looking through the planets, I've settled here on Pana 86. It's only a 35 complexity planet, but it does kind of align with some of the things that I wanted to kind of get to the next time. So, if we take a look through the traits, right, it has a turbulent atmosphere. We've seen this in the syndrome videos, but basically all flying units will have turbulence, which is really devastating to them. But then on top of that, there are no survivors, so there are no just random settlements, which means all of the settlements we're going to have in the game are going to be built. Disputed claims, so there's basically two Devar on the planet, and they're getting ready to war with each other. It'll be a relief. Because it'll be something that everybody won't be attacking me necessarily. And then there's also rich water, so river and aquatic sectors increase by 50%, right? Which is funny because this thing looks like a desert world. But yeah, on top of that, our secondary objectives are going to be alternative transport, which means orbital relay specialization. So I'll be able to build a couple of these maybe, if it even matters. And use them, so we'll be looking to do that. Rebirth of a civilization. So for every colony I've found, I'm going to gain renown and experience, so we'll be looking to max that up. More importantly, though, settle the claim. This one is so that the Devar that are about to war, to forge an alliance with both of them. And that's the win condition on the planet. So what I'm going to be going for... Oh, and sorry, one last one. Naval dominance. Basically, for each hydro exploitation you build, you're going to gain a bonus to Imperial Renown, which pairs well with the rich waters. So all in all, only a 215% rather than like the 280 we have in the last one, but I think it's going to be an interesting one because this one's more peace-oriented, and that's the playthrough I'm going to try this time. So let's go ahead and select our commander. What we talked about last time from the comments is I got a request to play Shakarn Celestian, so I went ahead and I made Kyron Dorax here. He is a Shakarn Celestian, and the way I've set him up is that he's going to be a close combat fighter, because I figured this guy has some pretty big hands. And then he's going to be a skilled diplomat. The plus 300 race relations are going to help us with our neighbors and stay at like a peaceful relation. And I intend to spend all of my influence in this game making, pleasantries with people. And then here, I didn't take a vice because I've noticed that in the last, 5 or 4 planets we played through, the vice has been something that people have hated me for. So I'm just taking it out. There's no way they can hate my vice if I don't have one. So we're going to go ahead and go with that. And so we'll jump right in. So what are some of the things I need? I'm going to take a quick pause here and then choose the items, and then I'll come back and explain my choices. All right, I'll see you in a second. All right, I'm back. So I chose the... Basically, the units I've chosen a Purifier because they're nice and cheap, and in the last game we saw them be very effective when combined with Phoenix Armament Protocol, so they could be a nice, easy way for us to bulk up our force very cheaply if we need to. I chose the Wild Bombardarn to give us a slightly better, tier 3 type unit, and it has a good 7 hex range and 14 damage attack. So I thought it would be pretty solid. And then, of course, Savage Tyrannodon, if we get to that point where I can just kind of spam these guys out. I grabbed Black Market Connections because that's just so good. Noble Diplomats for the fact that we're kind of peaceful and we are the skilled diplomat, so we're going kind of peaceful again. And then Combat Protocol Implants just because, honestly, I really like this mod. It's probably one of my favorite mods. And Shakarn have some good infantry that we can apply this to, so this will be applicable to the Purifiers, to the Raiders, to the Deadeyes, to the Infiltrators, and I think even the Tactician. Thermal Targeting Relay, because this synergizes fairly well with Shakarn as well, because all of their weapons are Omni, so they do a lot of fire damage, a lot of things end up burning at the end of the day, so Thermal Targeting Relay is a cheap way to get good accuracy, damage, and just that general bonus. So because it could be up to 30% additional damage if the unit starts burning with 10% accuracy, coupled with 10 more accuracy from these combat protocol implants, it's pretty good. And then I grabbed this like S-Tech incarnation. You know what though, I'm gonna swap this out because I like the idea of gaining like the extra charges. It's kind of a free action, so it's like a no-brainer. But what I will do is I just realized I could probably combo the combat protocol and the thermal targeting relay with the Guardian Daemon shell from the synthesis. And Guardian Daemon Shell gives us 20% less chance to be hit. So with Combat Protocol implants, that's 30% less chance to be hit, plus the accuracy and the extra damage and everything. But then the unit would have to have a natural way of burning something. So in fact, I'm just going to go back to my original one. If I don't have anything else to do, I might grab this and put it on some units, because this kind of self-empowers itself. It allows you as a free action to generate the energy drain. Which gives you energy shards, which then gives you extra damage and debuffs them for less damage. In addition, it also gives you morale, so it's pretty good. I don't know. Actually, I'm starting to notice. Yeah, the units actually don't get to store more than one essence charge, do they? So yeah, I'll kind of come back through here and grab something. I'm probably just going to grab something that kind of throw away. So I'm going to grab this reactive shielding in case I end up with like a vehicle, and I can use that on a vehicle. Okay. So let's jump into it and see how it goes.
Ready your rifle, General. The Scarlet Scepter has chosen you to claim another planet for the glorious Shakarn Empire. Our agents have lived hidden among the humans for generations, preparing for the time when we could strike, using their own inventions against them. That time is now, be it through dominion or deception. We will lift the veil and show these creatures the true glory of the Shakarn.
Or, you know, negotiation. But I was laughing, like, imagine the guy, you know, the Shakarn High Council, taking a look at this guy, saying, yeah, that's the guy we want to send. Alright, so we start with aquatic deployment and heavy lasers, and then due to our empire, we're also going to get a few other techs for having Shakarn and Celestian experience.
Weakness reveals
so we get the
itself.
sonoanalysis items and Light's Embrace, as well as deafening frequencies and non-reflecting lasers. It's so good. Alright, so we have a lot of tech to begin with here, which is pretty awesome out the get-go. Looks like we got some Psyfish. Let's take a quick look. Good. This looks like a pretty good start overall. Like, we're going to get a production node near us. Good food, no energy, which is kind of concerning, but we can use water for our energy, I think, in this game. Because of the bonus energy we're going to, or bonus resources we're going to get out of that. Okay, so we have all these guys. We have these cool Shakarn Lightbringers, and we start with the Tenets of Tranquility. We can just kind of give them that, or we could take a look at like some of these other guys and give them like ignition modules or searing modules, which searing modules are pretty good because of the shield hit, but they are expensive. So we'll see. Yeah, because we can hit this stack right now, and I think honestly our first sector we want to clear is probably this one over here with the research. So yeah, let's move out. So if I move there, I'm gonna slow down, and I can end up getting up there anyway. So let's go ahead and move these guys here, and then we're gonna attack with everybody. Hopefully we don't lose anyone. I do have tactical ops. I won't use them for the first turn because we need to preserve our energy. Of course we lose somebody, but that's how it goes sometimes. And then we can start moving up here to clear this node. And so I'll just move here to talk to these fellows, grab that extra, and go from there. It might benefit us to just grab an early colony right now and then just kind of ship it over here. And I might do that. Because, yeah, we're going to need to think about, like, spacing our cities out a little bit more. But, yeah, let's do that right now. Let's just grab that early colonizer. I take it back. We need this central item here. I'm going to grab, I think, research this time around for our first central building. But we can annex our first sector, so we'll go ahead and annex Benya. And I think we're ready to go. Turn 1 in the books. Alright. So, I can come over here and attack these guys. They're only 460 power, but we, of course, don't have a ton. I wanted to talk to the Psyfish to get a task. Okay, that's good. And, yeah, I can come up here and support my guys' attack. So we'll come up there, and then if anyone survives, I'll come down and grab that other thing. Alright, so we'll auto-combat that. We'll lose another raider, such as the Shakarn. They're a little bit worse than the than the other guys, like the Vanguard, for that. I think I need an early raider, but the colonizer, I think, is more important. Alright, then yeah, so I need to redo that. My specialties to up arrow food and research. And I do have one of these guys, so I'll go ahead and get started on a food exploitation. So yeah, you can see how deep we got. We actually got a tier 4 tech from the get-go with our bonus tech, which is pretty sweet, because that's pretty far down the line. And the laser ablation is pretty awesome as well. Okay, so then where do I want to go with the Shakarn? I think my first stop is, I think I want these, like, Blessings of the Starlight just to have more tactical flexibility eventually, but it's hard to say. I can get the Shield of Remorse. As we saw in the last game, the Shields of Remorse can stack up pretty hard, so I think it's probably a good play. So we'll grab food development, and then we'll circle back to the frontier facilities. Let's see. Ooh, that's pretty good, though. The homeworld reminiscence. Okay, we'll start with food, though. We'll come back there. Alright, so we'll end our turn. I should have modded these guys. Okay, so we swap in the colonizer right now. Can I get the colonizer out faster if everybody focuses on production? I can. Do I need everybody? I think the answer is no. So we could do something like that. Yeah, so the next person will go into food, and that's going to be all well and dandy. Oh, that was a mistake. Okay, well, let's go here. Power 670 versus that much there. What I'll do is I'll mod these guys now. You know what, I'll mod my leader. He's... wow. You can't use anything. Alright, so we'll mod our leader. And there's not much else I can do. I can get some, like, armor melt, I guess. I don't know. Right now my mods are not something I like, so we'll just go ahead and do that. And I'm going to use tactical ops here. I can only do, like, one. But... okay, good.
Objective completed.
Okay, so we completed the objective. 20 research at this stage of the game is pretty awesome, so let's go ahead and take that. Yeah. Very good. And then we'll delta split these guys off to go grab resources. Now that we've kind of scouted this first area, yeah, we'll have these guys go down here, and then I'm going to go up and explore the anomaly. The commander, so Shakarn are really cool because they can get, like, Domok or Zardos instructors, and it's just kind of like, do you want to be sneaky or do you want to be oppressive? The hero gains some benefits, but eventually you'll be able to get, like, Domok army training or Zardos army training, which is pretty cool in and of itself. But what I might do I might actually just grab the Archaeology Adept with the leader, even though I don't like it necessarily. But because we are going to spend some time with the archaeological event, it could just gain us another quick level. And as we saw at the end, like, skill points weren't a big deal towards the end. So let us... Yeah, I'm going to commit to that. And Deadly Sight. Deadly Overwatch, granting 15... Yeah, I have fists, so it's not really a big deal. Okay, good. Okay. And of course we improved our relation with the side fish, which is great. Alright, let's keep it going. Okay. Alright, so we have some penance.
Repentance is not punishment. It is...
Yeah, that's what I wanted. Might go straight for these Lightbringers, to be honest. Because they're going to be good for us. They're just solid units, right? Even though, like, they do have a Shakarn special, which is this guy here, which is the disorientation. And if we were to take a look, and we look at disoriented as a unit ability, 30% chance of fumbling attacks. You know, it's kind of nice, and it's kind of like a free thing they get to do. So we'll start removing some fungus from this horrible place. And then we'll start reaching out. I don't see a hostile spawner, but I think that might be one if I'm squinting. Yeah, that looks like an abyssal tear. So we'll go and investigate that next turn, and then we'll send this guy down to get our resources. Oh, it's Turbulence. I was wondering why these guys are so slow. Yeah, the turbulence on the ground is slowing them down quite a bit. Let's grab the Planetfall procedures, then grab this. Okay. End our turn. Remind myself of my secondaries. Orbital relays, colonies, 5 colonies. Hydro exploitations. Perfect. Alright, so down here. Okay. Grab some extra production. That's actually awesome because we're like $8 from getting that colonizer out early, so let's go ahead and do that. Now the question is, do I leave a little bit of space for my home colony to have an extra sector, like a residential sector? There might be some down here, but there may be a good colony spot down there as well. And I think every city I have, I probably want to have at least one water sector. I won't be able to clear that thing out for a while, so I think I will go to the Healer's Forest with this first colony. Oh, cool, so it's just that. So then the hostile spawner must be down here somewhere, which I need to build some troops. So after I finish my agriculture exploitation, I think I'm going to build like a couple of raiders. I am 5 turns from there, but yeah, I guess what we could do is like that. So that way then we can start building light bringers as well. Okay, we'll move down there. End our turn. And we'll keep it going. Planetfall procedures. That's great. So now I could do Dwelling Intimidation, which is pretty cool. Gain 10% when dealing with NPC factions. Faction War Request triggered at 6 units instead of 10. That's pretty good. But I'm going to do Homeworld Reminiscence right now.
Flash.
Okay. Propagation Towers. Yeah, these things are cool too. So they give you 4 happiness, but on top of that, you can actually institute a broadcast, and the broadcast will give your colonies various bonuses based on which broadcast is on. So you can kind of alternate those and make those really cool. Alright, so next, Frontier Facilities, and then I think... Yeah, we'll figure it out. Oh, yeah, so there's the hostile stack right there. Yeah. I could investigate for one more turn. These guys are only 360. I wonder if I can... Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll sacrifice... You know what, I'm gonna move this guy back one. And you don't have any movement. I'll sacrifice one, the ability to go into there real quick, just for one turn, just to be able to fend off the advance there. Okay, so we got our extra food. That means the city's going to grow pretty nicely now, just from having the extra food exploitation, right? So it's giving us just 20 additional food. So that's well worth it. It's like 4 people, and then we can start building some of these guys. I would like to get Economist, but I need the units more right now. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if they attack us. They don't. Alright, so we'll move this guy down and start founding our city. And then we'll move this guy in and over. And then we'll attack these guys. I will not use tactical operations. Classic. Alright, so we'll take our bleeding troops down, and it'll be just fine. I really want to do this, but I don't think I can. We'll accept it anyway, because it's going to cause us a little heartache. But yeah, we can't see them, so let's go check them out. 600, that I could deal with. I'm just not going to like it. Okay, so then next, I think here I want to make him an infantry commander, but I might just give him Dogbog instructings, because I think with Zardos army training, let's take a quick look here. Zardos army training. It gives us universal camouflage, which is really cool, but I think that's more fun in a PvP game versus against the AI. Whereas here, yeah, this is yeah, just making sure they're the same. So if we go look at Dogbog, right? Dogbog army training gives all units 10% critical chance and 5 additional hit points. Can't really complain about that. So we'll go ahead and start sending him down the Dogbog path. Okay. No cool mods yet. Alrighty. Cool. We'll just keep hitting that end turn button, and I think we're going to need to bank a few more units. We'll make another dude as well. Over here. I think the question is do I spend 2 turns on a building and then another few turns on a Lightbringer, or just another Raider? I think we grab another Raider at the gate. Yeah, and then we can start moving these guys over. Okay, yeah, it looks like the NPC spawners have spawned. And then here, I'm going to build some infrastructure first, and then I'm going to get my my turrets up. This guy just spawned, so we do have a little time. Anomalous site. Ah, the Altar of the Herald. We've seen this one before. We could try and destroy the place, or we could try and grab the knife. Because I am melee-based, I'm going to try and grab the knife. I mean, this cool dude, he wouldn't grab the knife, right? But I mean, he might. I mean, that's kind of how Sinungra works, right? Is they tempt you and twist you until you do what you don't expect you would do. So we have 2 turns to grab the knife, and we're going to gain some experience along the way. If it ends up being a combat, I'll just let it sit for a while. Okay, so my next area here, aquatic development would be really nice. It would also be nice to get some research or energy. I'm going to grab operations, though. Alright. Cool, so we founded a colony, we got 100 points. We can actually grab combat protocol implants. I think that's going to help us immediately. Oh, noble diplomats would too, but I don't have another slot. So let's grab combat protocol implants. And then I can start slotting that with my people here. So like him, you know, having the combat protocol implants. It's pretty nice. Alright. And then yeah, we got the Shakarn train going. Let's see, if I focus, yeah, it doesn't really change much. So I'll just focus up here and then see what happens. Yeah, if I down arrow it, doesn't really help anything anyway, so let's just grow our research and food. And our people. Oh cool, I got Builder. Ooh, Builder's really nice. I need more, just more. Alright, so I got the Homeworld Reminiscence.
Doctrine enacted.
Colonies gain 12 if coastal or river features in their domain, which I think this is coastal, right? Well, there's a river, right? So this one's fine, but if I go and I look at the sector information here, I don't think it's coastal. Yeah, there's a special, like, coastal area, but this has a river as well. Okay. Yeah, I can annex the Bastion Park over here next. Oh, I unlocked the task for Builder. I didn't actually get Builder. That makes sense.
Let the light bring us.
Cool. So now I have Lightbringers. I like the healing tenets. And our research is actually doing pretty good now that I'm looking at it. I like getting up to the Xeno Defense module, but it doesn't really help us that much because we just don't have the Cosmite to make use of it. So what I'll do is I will spend 9 turns getting up to Perseverance to grab the heal. This heal I find to be very useful because then everybody can grab healing, and then I'll grab Inner Fire and then move up to Star Presence. So we're going to focus, it looks like, on Celestian tech. Okay. Okay, let's go into here. And we'll stack up here just so we can have a little bit of an army, and then hopefully we'll get down to this in time. So, Hydroponic Growth Center. So that's pretty good. So if I get another colonizer, I'll probably move it to the Flatline Flats. And then that way I can annex the hydroponic growth and then expand out from there. And this would be a good production city down here. So I got only 1 research on each of these. Okay. Let's end the turn. Oh, we met somebody. For the first time, I don't mind. Cool. Ah, and you don't hate me. This is the best. Needs a friend, wants to avoid wars. Cool. So, negotiate. We just met, so we'll talk in a few turns. But Madison Hati. That's pretty good. Very awesome. So is there anything we can do for each other right now? Do you have items? Ooh, you do have a lightning sniper rifle. Okay. Good thing I just got my operational effectiveness. And I'll grab my covert infiltration as well, just to get that up. Looks like James is here. James is very war hungry, so we'll grab him. And yeah, so awaiting combat, right? So I can enter. It's only 550, but you know what? Let's go deal with our spawners. Then we'll deal with that. Okay, so luckily he's level 4 because of our abilities here, like because of how much he's been fighting. And then I will give him the Shield of Remorse as well. So I'm gonna burn all my Cosmite on him, but he is pretty sick. We're gonna be stacked up together, but eventually I want him to lead stacks, so I will give him some of the leadership traits. I love Iron Discipline just for the extra psionic resistance. And he's going to be actually very good to fight the Herald, because then, you know, with the 7 psi resistance, they may ignore our psychic, or the psychic stuff may ignore our armor, but you know what? Go ahead. And then over here, I want to give him Fallout Protocols, and I don't think he needs anything else like that. So let's give him more health and damage for right now. Coordinated Strike, in case you're wondering, I don't take it because I do believe that the AI just kind of spams this when it doesn't need to. However, I mean, it's pretty nice, right? That 40%. Maybe I'll do that. Rallying Cry is the one that I know they spam, and it's just like, I kind of hate it. That could be good too. I've changed my mind. But yeah, so we'll grab those for right now, and then we'll consider, he's going to be level 5 next turn, or next level, with our 4 points. I could give him more damage, but yeah, we'll just keep him like that. So next turn, my guy will be able to get to there. So let's do that. And then I can probably hurry the last raider, but actually I won't need that last raider, so let's actually cancel it. Here, let's queue something else instead, and then have it swap places. We can grab the military skirmisher barracks, and then let's cancel that. It looks like it already invested it, but that's alright. I don't need that extra raider right now. Okay, so we'll just keep going. Very good. And actually, I do have access to the side fish. Okay. Yeah, you're pretty good. As soon as I give you the non-aggression pact, you're going to be happy. So I'm pretty good maintaining relations with you. And then I'll start complimenting you later. Okay. We'll go there. I can annex another sector. With food, I could go and annex water right now. I think that's going to be good. And then I could check to see if I'm getting, you know, an extra 12 food from that, right? Because you can look 12 from Homeworld Reminiscence because of the river. I can see if it actually stacks.
Operations available for priming.
I do have another doctrine, so I will slot the builder. I can't believe I forgot to do that last turn, but you know what? That's what happens when you play. Okay, and then we'll end our turn, and then we'll get on our way. We'll see if I lose my capital to this. Okay, I don't need to do my tactical ops. Alright. That's one of the big things they did, was they capped it. Alright, so let's go down here, let's do this combat, and then we'll end the video. Yeah, we should be good. I'm gonna use the tactical ops as well. Yeah, I lost a raider, but that's par for the course. Yeah, I like that. Oh, but 85 energy.
Objective
we'll take
completed.
it. Let's have some fun. Ego rifle, at this stage, since I'm making 70 research, I'm going to take the money. So we'll do that. Alright. And, I mean, it's just two guys there. I'm going to lose a raider, maybe, but I'll get greedy. Yeah. Cool. So we cleared out those nodes, and we're good. So let me put this on before I forget. Yeah, we got some levels and stuff to do. But yeah, I'm excited to start a new planet finally after that last slog. This one should hopefully go a little bit quicker, as we're looking for peace here, right? It'll be a different playthrough, but I'm sure we'll end up embroiled in some sort of before we know it. But yeah, that's what it's gonna do. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, consider liking, subscribing, and sticking around the channel and leaving comments. If it's constructive feedback, of course, we're going to answer it and try and implement it. I hope you're seeing some of that through. And the interactions have been outstanding, so I really appreciate that. And yeah, we'll look forward to seeing you in the next one. All right, take care. Bye-bye.